Hey, my name is Deshae West.
And I'm Moses Mosley.
And you're watching our Walking Dead review. First, I'd just like to say thank you so much to Atlanta Movie Tours for allowing us to use their location, and it's freaking awesome. And if you guys are looking to do any kind of touring of Atlanta's movie scenes, they have all the best locations for movies like The Hunger Games and The Walking Dead. So make sure you sign up on atlantamovietours.com and check them out.
They are amazing. You'll have a great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Great time.
Greater time.
Great time. Great time. What did you think of last night's episode?
I thought it was a roller coaster for me.
Like a good roller coaster or one of those boring like little kid roller coasters?
It was actually a good roller coaster.
It took you.
It did, because there was so many different, switches in it, in terms of the emotional level. When they started out, they're bringing Aaron in, the new character, and they're basically questioning him, and everybody's, trying to figure out who he is and like if he can be trusted. And when Rick just pretty much hauled off and slugged the guy, I was like, okay, I'm not comfortable with Rick anymore. Like he's still cool, he's still awesome, but the fact that he just hauled off and hit the guy like that when everybody else was trying to warm up to him, it's like Rick has changed,
See, I think Rick is the only sane one. You know what I mean? Everybody else, they just hungry. They're basically just needing something to fulfill them and make them happy right now. So they'll take anything, even though it's the weirdest thing in the world for somebody to show up at your front door unscathed in a zombie apocalypse and tell you he has this perfect life somewhere and you should come audition for him. That sounds ridiculous. It sounds like they're gonna be trapped in some like cage and eaten by humans like the last time. I don't trust it.
I can understand that, but it's like you got to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. You got to give people the opportunity to incriminate themselves. I think it's something that he's not telling them though. I'll give you that. Like I definitely think there's something he's keeping from them, and I don't think he wants them to figure it out just yet. Because he's trying to get close to them and get them to trust him. And if he happens to disclose this information, I think that's going to put him in danger of them not trusting him. And I think that's what it is.
His clothes were nice, so maybe they have like shopping malls in there.
Right.
Maybe it's a really nice place. I don't think so with this show. I feel like they're gonna walk in and 3 people gonna get shot in the head automatically just off the drop.
That quick? 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways,
watch this guy. Really? Okay.
Okay, so last night we started with Aaron. He came in, everybody's questioning him about his where he come from, why was he here. Then he started telling them about this perfect place that he had, and Rick still didn't believe him, and everybody starts to look at Rick like he's crazy and what's going on with you. Michonne was like, I think that it's crazy for you not to want a home for Judith.
I kind of like that though, because I think Michonne is developing into that kind of maternal.
She's weak.
She's not weak.
She's becoming weak.
There's no weakness in sympathy.
Weak. I just feel like she's weak. She's buying into this whole family thing, which in the zombie apocalypse, I don't know. They're trying to hold on to that, but they're killing people and eating dogs together. A family that eats dogs together stays together.
Oh my God. You have to remember.
Ain't that right?
You have to remember, what's the point in surviving in a zombie apocalypse if you're not retaining your humanity? You got to understand that, okay? What's the point in living and existing if you can't be human?
Let me think on that.
Exactly right.
Look at it. You get to live in a real life video game. That's the whole point of the zombie apocalypse. That's the whole cool part. You get to shoot zombies all the time. That's the whole point of living in the zombie apocalypse.
A video game?
Yeah. Obviously there's no cure.
Let's move on. Okay.
There's no cure. You might as well lose your humanity. Go out strong. Kill a couple chickens and dogs and shoot some zombies.
So what do you think about the Aaron and the Eric situation? Like what was that? How do you feel about that?
Which situation?
When they had finally got back, when they had met up with everybody and
Okay. I thought that gave him more humanity. And then we also introduced The Walking Dead's first homosexual couple.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was it was funny because honestly, it made me. Well, I actually thought it was coming because somebody actually told me in the comic books that was the case in the comic books as well. And I like how they're keeping some authenticity to the comic books because they're giving you like a precursor to go by when you're trying to actually follow the storyline.
I'm really interested in seeing what the fans think because they do have representation of everybody else in the show. They have Asians, they have black, they have Hispanic, they have white. Do they have biracial? I don't think they have biracial.
Well, now Shaniqua.
Shaniqua? There's a Shaniqua in there?
You know, Sasha.
Shaniqua. Her zombie action was on 10. I loved it.
Yeah.
Awesome. But as far
the car scene when they were riding.
Oh yeah, that car scene.
Yeah. All those cars with Glenn. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
And it was scary. That was the scariest part for me. And I think maybe in the season.
I think it was pretty epic. Yeah, I like how they were showing like different kinds of zombies, like basically just being crushed and splattering all over the car and everything.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a lot of action that we needed now. Definitely.
But yeah, I really did like this episode, and I really felt like they're building the road to something that's just gonna, be so crazy.
The level of action and intensity in it was like it was there, because like when Michonne was in the car questioning Aaron. And when he basically didn't pass the questions, like they're accustomed to people, answering the questions. I think that really was like a dum-dum-dum, and it actually revealed who he was as a person a little bit more. Because before, like I was actually starting to trust him a little bit. Yeah. But then the fact that I trusted him, it was for a reason. He was too innocent. But then when he said that he actually killed 2 people, it made me see, okay, there's some darkness in this guy.
Well, when he said he killed 2 people, that didn't make me feel like he was dark. It made me feel like he was more human. Because everybody don't kill somebody. Everybody on that show killed somebody. Even Carl killed somebody.
Judith didn't.
Judith killed somebody.
She's a baby. How's she gonna kill anybody?
She did kill somebody. She's been crying so much and causing all those zombies to come out of nowhere.
This guy's dark.
Judith, she be doing it on purpose too. Okay. See you, Judith. But the future Judith, I can see it. She's gonna turn into a zombie and kill Rick. That's the end.
Wow. Like when Michonne was trying to get back in the car and when Aaron had hit her with the car door, that's when I thought, oh God, Michonne's gonna go now. She's about to die. And that's when she actually survived, I was like, I could breathe again, because you never know with this show. And
he kicked the mess out of her.
He did it too hard.
She went flying.
That's when I hated that guy. Okay?
That was the kick of death.
That was too much. He could have hurt her, okay? Like that's when I stopped trusting him right there.
Like that?
I don't know.
He kicked I forgot about that. He kicked her across the field. Man, that was a kick. It was like a Mortal Kombat kick.
I know.
That was good.
It was not.
She went flying back. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what your favorite part of the episode is. We're anxious and very curious to know. My Instagram and Twitter handles are TheShayWest.
Mine are Moses Mosley, all one word.
Make sure you subscribe and you check out our other videos. Check them out. Check them out.
Please. And leave comments and likes.
Yes.
Comment and likes.
Yes.